Hi, welcome to this edition of the Halcyon Show. My name's Lorne Risley. How are you doing today? And I'm so sorry. We'll explain why we're laughing in a moment. Today, we welcome one of the best battle rappers the UK has ever produced. No lie, an accomplished musician, rapper in his own right. A Leedsman, boasting a career spanning well over 50 battles in his own right. See, it's never good the second time. I'm gonna keep going. Boasting a career spanning 50 battles, performing across the world, a man known for a cool demeanor and even cooler visage. He is responsible for some of the biggest clashes in UK battle rap history as both a singles and a doubles competitor, and he's producing some of the best music the scene has ever seen, having recently released the album Rage Pack in January of this year. If he were an action hero, he'd be Dirty Harry. If he were a wrestler, he'd be Razor Ramon. If he were a food, he'd be a 14-ounce solid block of flawless ice. And if he were a UK battle rap icon, he'd be his own damn twin. Please welcome the always ill, always trill, and more powerful than a Kaioken times 10. It's the stupendous P Solja. We got there in the bloody end, didn't we?
Listen, that intro was as powerful as a Kaioken times 10. Jeez.
Fun story. That cut out right as I was giving that intro the first time round, so I spoiled it all for our guests today. I'm so sorry for that. But P Solja, welcome.
Now, yeah? If this interview tanks, yeah, that interview is all worth it. Just watch it for the interview alone. That was brilliant. Yo, Lorne, nice to meet you, my bro.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I called you Lorne. Lorne, nice to meet you, my bro.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Do you know what? This has been a trip over on the 100-meter sprint start, if ever there was one on my part. So I have to rely on you now to really let the people know. So you have some news that you want to share with people, which is...
The news is, I don't know if it's too exclusive. Some people might know, some people might not. But I am back in the game, fellas. I'm officially right now throwing my hat back into the frame and saying, right, let's go. Whoever wants it, whether it's the old head that had beef with me from way back that didn't want to, let's do it. You get me? Whether it's the new cat that thinks me and them, like, I'm all about making good battles and having fun, you know. The scene looks fun again, so as far as the UK goes, I'll exclusively only battle on Premier Battles, but yeah, that's how it goes. But if you think we can get it popping, hit me up, man. Hit up Briggsy, say, yo, go wake that old nigga P up, let's go, bro. I'm ready.
Obviously the big question has to be, what has prompted it? Was there a flashpoint for you? Was there a moment? Was there a tweet? Was there a clip? Was there a battle? What was it that ultimately made you go, do you know what? Right, you son of a bitch, I'm in. Right.
Do you know what it was? It was the Premier Battles crossover card where they battled all the guys that on No Loose Chat, and it was like a crossover
the rebuild
card.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I swear I saw that event and I was like, motherfuckers, that is one event that I think I would have been perfect for, because when I was active and I was going, like, I feel the only thing I missed out on was Gift of the Gab. I did everything else, and the one place where I think my style would have probably popped the most is Gift of the Gab. No Loose Chat came around towards the back end when I was tailoring off and falling out of love with the whole process of writing a battle and going to an event and seeing fans and taking pictures. And bro, I just got sick of it all. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, you can only watch so many battles, bro. And if I've done 50 battles, that means I've probably been to 100 events. Do you understand the ratio, bro? Mm-hmm. So for me, it just got a bit overwhelming. Not overwhelming, but like a bit exhausted. Like, oh, so I'm here again, right? He's going to say this, he's going to say that. Oh, so here's this matchup. I don't give a fuck about that anymore. Do you know what I mean? Because there was no big personalities. When Premier Battles did the whole teams thing, that restored it for me. And then when that kind of tailored off, I kind of thought, well, I've got no reason to be here. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't really know how this is gonna go. So I ain't gonna lie, when I did see, like, it was tapering a bit, I did think, right, you know what, maybe my job's done here. And then come full circle now. I'm seeing everything like Shotty and Briggsy and Bloodstraws just fought teeth and nailed. You know what I mean? The guys over at No Loose Chat have fought teeth and nailed. The guy Georgie Roots and the whole thing he had going on, like he were really like everybody was just like, you know what? Let's really try it. And it's taken a few years, and I think like now it's in a strong position, man. It's in just selling out venues, like classics are taking place, like you're getting new characters, new personalities, like socially it's popping. And I need to commend Koj as well, because Koj, like he literally carries the social media of battle rap on his back, and he stays active. He makes like people talk about battle rap on a daily basis, and that's what it were missing in the end. I think when it came a point where some people turned the back, or not necessarily turned the back, like said it's not for me anymore. I think everybody, even I'm guilty of it. Everybody kind of took the angle of slagging battle rap up. Oh yeah, you're not cool if you still like battle rap, because years ago, I you know, I was guilty of it, bro. But bro, it's fun. Who doesn't like fun? Like these guys are having fun. I'm looking at events to look fun. I'm looking at events looking competitive again. It's not right. You either spit bars or you've got jokes. So you can't come to this event because there's no comedians. Like now, everybody's got everything. Everybody's a hybrid of everybody we had in the past, and that's crazy. That for me, that's perfect. Let's go acapella, grime, rap, trap, anything you want to do, let's do it, man. I'm just here to clash and make good battles and have fun and have good clashes, bro. Sorry for waffling on, but
absolutely
it was some
not.
of that, like, bro,
Absolutely
I've
not.
been
That was
quiet
brilliant.
for so long, yeah, and like that's the kind of thing I can't write in a tweet. If I sit down in front of my phone and say it and upload it on my Instagram, it's not gonna have the same effect. So for something like this, I need to speak from my perspective, and hopefully people that was around when I was battling, that are battling now, I hope I can speak for them as well and get across what they want to say in like a less ignorant way. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of us did have ignorance. Every new battler that came up, the older battlers, was like they either fucked with them or they didn't. There was no middle ground. Now there's middle ground. There's somewhere for it. Like, bro, Magic Mike, bro, like he's out here on Instagram with a following, getting views. Like it might not be the kind of following I want, but at the end of the day, bro, like for what he does, that's perfect for him. That's middle ground. Before there was none of that. You was either good or you was shit. People either fucked with you or they didn't. And now, bro, it's open field. Let's have fun. Let's have fun, bro. There's people like Shotty and Briggsy and Bloodstraw putting on events and making like people overnight. Like the next day, Luna C's tweeting about this guy's battle, or fucking Shotty's tweeting about this guy's battle, or Shuffle T's tweeting about it, Unanimous is tweeting about it, or do you know what I mean? And like it's making it active. You've got old battlers coming back and battling some of the newer guys. It might not necessarily because they see the self in them or whatever. It's because they've watched a few battles, heard recommendations, watched it and thought, you know what, shit, that'll make a good battle, that. And that's what I'm appreciating. Everyone's about making good battles rather than I'm better than you, what it was when I was battling. That's all it was, bro. Everyone wanted to be the fucking best, but now everyone wants to put on good battles. Like there's nothing wrong with everyone wanting to be the best, but it's not a bad thing, because there's people, yeah, like I see Bizzo, for instance. Bizzo is such an approachable guy.
He is
such a nice guy, bro. Like, so I can't imagine anybody in battle rap necessarily having a bad word to say about him, other than he's a fucking champ and I want that belt. But to me, that's good. That's good, but that's not me. No, that's not me necessarily speaking, because I couldn't, bro.
No, he's a champ, and I want that belt. No, I want that belt. Now I lack any battle rapping ability, but I want that belt, Bizzo, and I'm coming for it, son.
Bizzo, I love you, my brother. I couldn't battle you again, bro. That would be too. Did you know that Bizzo was my first ever battle in Don't Flop? That's who I tried out against.
That's who you tried out against all the way back in the day.
Yeah. Me versus Bizzo at Sunburn. So like we got thrown straight in that that environment, and like now it's come full circle. Like the weekend just gone, a guy from Leeds battled called Buffy B. Like Raptors' last ever battle. Do you know what I mean? Like these guys are trying out at like big events. So off the bat, they're providing and with a lot bigger platform than just say a battle that's just a tryout event where the only people that are going to go are fans of battle rap. In a sense where if it's an event where people know the names and people know it's a big battle or somebody's booked who's got a name, it attracts a lot more people. Maybe people that are not necessarily a fan of battle rap, but they're a fan of that character. Because when you think about it, bro, a lot of us have been in this game, or not necessarily me, because I've took a long period of time out, but a lot of people have been active in this game, bro, for like 10, 15 years, bro. People have grown up watching these people, bro. Some of these battlers are a lot of people's childhood, bro. Like, so people might not be a fan of battle rap per se now, but they'll always say be a fan of O'Shea. Like, everything, there's something to go for. There's a title belt. There's 2-on-2 titles potentially. Not that I've been told anything, but there's potentially 2-on-2 titles to go for. There's 2-on-2 tournaments. There's fucking adverts for Manscaped, like, and shit these guys are doing. Like, bro, like, the possibilities are endless at the minute, bro, because we're living in a virtual world. So it's a lot, everybody's accessible. Before, it was, all right, somebody from, I don't know, say, when Dope Flop first came out, how else is Rowan in Norwich gonna find P Solja in Leeds? Like, it's internet, bro. And now internet's at its absolute strongest, bro. Everybody's accessible. Everybody is accessible. We found each other. We made this shit happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, everybody's accessible, bro. So for that alone, it's just gonna go strength to strength and better and better and better and better, bro. So why not dip my foot in and say, let's have one. Let's see how it goes. Maybe have two.
Well, the fascinating thing that you said is that you mentioned that you felt like you didn't have, not that you didn't have something to offer, but you didn't have a place, and now you've looked at it and you think, no, I think I might be able to carve a place for it. Not that, well, it looks easy, so I'll come in there and dick everyone and show everyone the best, or it's an ego boost for you, or whatever. It's, no, the scene looks fun, and I can contribute to that.
That's the
fun.
key word. That is the key word.
That's amazing, because you're right. Back in the day, I don't think that word entered anyone's lexicons when it came to putting on events or battles. But the Premier Battles events that I've followed, I went to the Plug 3 and I followed most of them pretty closely. Everyone looks like they're having a ball, man. It looks like a lot of fun. Like, people are genuinely like that. Lovely community vibe of it. Like, everyone knows everyone else. Everyone tends to get along with everyone else, even if it's, again, a largely combative performative event. It's just a great feeling around the place at the moment.
Bro, this is what I was gonna say. Like I was saying before, bro. If I've done 50 battles, I've been to 100 events, bro.
Yep.
Through all the years, bro.
As Al Snow once said, you've seen enough, quote, bad wrestling. You know what I mean? Like, I am a wrestler. I've seen enough bad wrestling matches to know I don't want to watch anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. And I'll be honest with you, bro. Out of all the events I've been to, the best event was probably match day 1 when Premier Battles first launched. To me, bro, down to how the promoters treat the battlers, bro, how everything that you needed was just there and ready. Like, the fans' interaction, the fans chanting, everybody got behind the team, everybody was like, let's fucking have it, you know? And bro, it had the element of like obviously not the atmosphere of a Premier League football game, bro, but you get what I'm saying, bro. Like, in the room, there was an atmosphere, there was tension in the air, bro. Like, everyone was chanting for their favourite battler or their favourite team. Everybody who was on the team had all their team members stood behind them. And bro, it just made me like fall back in love with battle rap again. I saw this the Premier Battles relaunched the team things, I popped up to Briggsy. I said, "Oh, you brought the team format back, bro. I want in." But I did it after the draft like a dickhead because I lived with my head in sand. Do you know what I mean? He's like, fucking hell, P, I'd love to have you in, but like you're like 2-3 days late, bro. Like, why didn't you say earlier when no matter what, bro, like Briggsy over the years, like Briggsy has always offered me, "Oh, bro, we've got this popping, do you fancy this or do you fancy that?" Bro, he's tried to bring me back for like the past 2-3 years, bro, and it's just not happened because in my head, in my heart, I'm saying, let's do it, bro. Yeah, man, I love this shit. But my head, I'm thinking, have I got time to prep for a battle? Have I got time to think of shit for a battle? Have I even got it? Bro, I was doubting myself, like, have I even got it in my mind to like go there still? And because like it's different for me, bro, because like I put that much into actual being an artist and making music, it takes away from thinking of certain shit that, because what I'd say in a battle I couldn't exactly say in a song. And this is another thing that like me and Luna C were talking about it one time, bro, and we were saying like the things like we used to say back then, could we say them now? Like,
that's a good question.
Like the things that I can't really speak for Luna, but the things I used to say, bro, the lengths I used
By
to take
YouTube demonetization.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, bro. So, could I take it there? Like, not just for that alone. Like, bro, the whole all it does, bro, is takes a TikTok video, or because, like I said, we're living in a virtual age, bro. So all it takes is a TikTok video, and the next thing is, oh, this guy said he's gonna kill this guy's mom, and blah blah blah. Next thing I know, bro, I got people outside saying, "Oh my God, did you say?" No, I didn't fucking say. I said it in a battle, bro. Do you know? And like, so it's very like. I always think to myself, like, how far can I actually take it? But then I also, this is exactly what I said to Luna as well, is I'm me at the end of the day. I can't not be me. So there's a good chance I'm going to say, fuck it, and pull the motherfucking plug and get my ass cancelled after one battle. But you know what? Bro, let me tell you, I'm going to go out like this. Fucking firing, bro. You ain't gonna take me down so easy. So if I come back, bro, you get in the same me. I don't give a fuck, bro. Cancel my ass. You know what? Cancel my ass, bro. Then I don't have to prepare for another battle. I'll go viral, off one, done. Drop some music, ride off on my horse into the sunset. Bye bye. That if you want to do that to me, cool. If I come back with my raw shit and you like it, and then everybody's back on their raw shit, not saying that nobody's not on their raw shit, because I don't watch enough battles to say that, but if everyone's on their raw shit, bro, let's fucking do it, man. Let's say some of that fucking weird shit we used to say back in the day that nobody says anymore because they're all shook. You're all shook at the internet. You shook at TikTok. You shook at the fucking 17-year-old that can end your life. Fuck it, man. Say that shit.
I had Quill on a few weeks ago telling battle rap media to get on their goddamn toes. Now I got P Solja on here telling the fucking internet to mind their P's and Q's. Yes! Let's fucking go. I love that shit. Because here's the thing.
While sipping Yorkshire tea in Yorkshire. Yeah. There you go, mate.
Be mad at him. I dare you. You can't be mad at that. That's fucking...
What?
That's as cool as you can be. But what I was going to say was... You've hit the nail. It's performative, and it's never. That's the thing I never understood about people's negative perception of battle rap, which is this idea that it's either real, and these guys really hate each other and wait to get on stage and say mean things about each other. Yeah, because that's how grown men settle their differences. Or it's because it's a performance. It's that it lacks any real meaning jibe. And I'm like, guys, it's a live performance. It's meant to be entertaining. The only question is it entertaining, yes or no? If it hits a nerve and it generates a reaction, laughter, a sort of a shock and an awe, then that's the battler's job, man. Why are you surprised
100%.
when they say mean things? Like, it always baffled my mind that, and yet you're right in the sense that it's kind of making a thing. But luckily, and this is just my experience, battle rap seems to be in that South Park sphere where when everyone does try that shit, people who are fans of the genre, shut the fuck up, it's battle rap, fuck off. Like, it seems to be quelled quite quickly. So I think, luckily, you're safe. I think so long as you do what you do, which is, man, you just say what you say, and you trust in your artistic vision and your execution to let people know, look, it either lands or it doesn't. And if it lands, you know the reason it lands. And I think you
At the end of the
epitomise that
day,
quite
bro,
well.
like if I say something in a battle, bro, yeah, like, bro, it's not like I'm gonna go out and do it. Like, bro, it's a well-known fact. There's been a million battles, yeah. None of these guys are murderers, bro.
No one has a lyrical gun that's extremely impractical.
Yeah. None of these guys are murderers, bro. None of these guys are out here selling fucking 42 kilograms of cocaine, bro. Like, nobody's doing that shit, bro. It is entertainment, bro. Like, I'm not saying the man out there on the job and doing what they do, because I was once in that position. I was once active, doing what I was doing, rapping about what I was doing, baiting myself up like an absolute dickhead. Yeah, if you're doing that, fair enough. But none of these guys are out here fucking killing people's mums and turning up. It's not happening, bro. So if somebody says that, yeah, get the fuck over it. It's entertainment,
man. That's all it is.
You know what I mean?
It just lines on a page that get announced on stage.
Denzel Washington is jumping through woods, taking out 500 fucking people. Ain't nobody saying what the fuck's he doing, because it's entertainment, bro. It's
yeah,
funny.
no one ever thinks about Keanu Reeves being the nicest guy in the world and yet being a star in one of the most
bro?
prolific mass murdering movies there's ever been, where he gave, this is a legit story today, he gave t-shirts to his stuntmen that had the number of times that they died on screen on them. Like,
wow.
I mean, that's a really nice way of saying, yeah, I murdered you really violently so many times, I had to start tallying them on a fucking t-shirt. Like, it's entertainment, guys. Come on. Like, you're adults, aren't you? You're meant to be able to discern what's real and what's not.
So, bro, yeah, in that sense, bro, when I come back, bro, I'm just gonna be the same old fucking me. I don't give a fuck.
I speak for everyone. I say I'm fucking excited to hear that, man. Like, that's massive. That's huge. So you heard it. Get on the goddamn timeline. If you want some, come get some. So that's the business sorted. Now we need to get on to the man. The reason we're here. I want to delve into P Solja, because one of the beautiful things about researching for this interview was just, again, the history, the diversity, and also the application to both music and also battle rap. So I want to stay on battle rap for a second, because one of the things that I think you can speak to is the worldwide vibe of battle rap, because you've battled across the globe. Specifically, you've mentioned that you battled in places like Norway, Denmark, and of course Russia. So one of the things I wanted to ask was, in your experience, what do you take away from battling across the world in countries that you're not native to the language or the culture, having to perform on stage in front of an audience that you may have to win over through a native tongue, but also what it's meant to you? Like, has it enriched you culturally in worldwide perspective? Like, what's it brought to you? The Russian clash, I remember you talking about in an interview that the Russian clash was a really eye-opening experience.
In fact, bro, right? Like, in fact, I'll take you back, like, further than that, yeah? Like, this is just so you can get a little bit of a perspective on how surreal it was, like, and how surreal it's been, bro. Like, I'll be 100% honest with you. Until I battled in Don't Flop, until I battled Bizzo at Brixton Jam in Brixton, apart from family holidays, bro, that was the first time I'd ever left Leeds, bro. Like, by myself. Yeah. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is how surreal of a, like, how surreal my journey's been, bro. Like, other than, like, family holidays, like growing up where I've gone on holiday accompanied with my parents and shit, bro. I've gone on family holidays with different family members, or my dad's taken me to see family members, or do you know, just everything that I had growing up, even though like I grew up without my mum and dad together, like they both give me what they could and the best, you know what I mean? Like, so in that sense, like seeing places and that, like I was pretty spoiled at a young age. But then when I got to an older age, between the age of like 16 and 18, it just stopped. Like I didn't get to go nowhere. So like growing up outside of Leeds, I've never been outside of Leeds other than to like Blackpool with family or Scarborough with family or different countries. But bro, like, so the first time I'd ever left Leeds was to go to Brixton Jam. I remember messaging Rowan like, bro, I'm in London, like where I'm at King's Cross, like where how do I get to this venue? And he's like, oh, what you're gonna have to do is take this tube, take that. Bro, I was mind blown. I was like, what the fuck is going? Excuse my language, bro. I'm like, what the hell is going on here, bro? So luckily enough, I've seen Matter and Dialect and Zen at the time, bro. Like beacons in the night, bro. I've just said right, and they like. Matter took me under his wing. He was like, right, you get this tube, you get that tube, we go here, we go there, bro. So that's what I mean. That was the first time I ever left Leeds. So I went to Brixton. I think the event after that, I battled in Leeds. Then after that, I battled in Leicester. Then I went to Nottingham. Then I went to, bro, I was boom, 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 all over the place. So like for me, it was gaining life experience, bro, while not only like doing something I enjoy. And let me be 100% honest with you as well. Like when I first started battling, I had people around me and I was watching this and I'm like, hold on a minute. That's not right. That's not right. These guys are charging 50. These guys, back in them days, these guys charging £30 for a weekend ticket, bro. Like, what the fuck? You're telling me you're just getting free beers? Nah, mate, I ain't fucking battling for that. So from the get-go, bro, I was saying to these, man, pay my travel, give me a bit of spending money, I'm there. So, bro, from the get-go, the only battle I did for free was my tryout. I don't tell you something as well, bro, because from the back, I do my work, and I think that's what made me progress in battling, because as far as I was concerned, bro, there wasn't much going on outside of Leeds. And you know, in Leeds, I was a motherfucking man. So when I go outside of Leeds, I'm expecting people to think, yeah, this guy's the fucking guy. These times, people don't give a fuck, bro. But I had that aura about me, had that mentality about me, which just instantly made me progress, bro. So like I was saying to you, I'm going to all these different places in Leeds and I'm at home one day. I get a message come through, oh, do you fancy coming to Norway to battle? I'm thinking, well, I got a passport. What's the detail? Oh yeah, you're gonna battle this guy. It's gonna be 3 rounds, blah blah blah. Boom. I'm like, all right, cool, no problem. So in my head, I'm thinking, right now, I'm going to this foreign country. I ain't gonna know nobody. I'm not gonna blah blah blah. Turn up in the other country. Turn up at the airport. Sorry, I see Briggsy. I see Raptor. I see Bowski. I see. I can't remember that. Basically, that they're pivotal in my mind. Do you know what I mean? Because to this day, I'm still cool with them guys. So they're pivotal in my mind, bro. So like we've gone over there. We've done as battle, bro, and everybody's battled or whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I went over there with the mindset of I'm gonna get the most viewed battle. I'm gonna piss everybody off. And bro, guess what I did? Guess what I did?
I'm assuming you went and did just that.
Yeah, exactly that, bro.
There you go.
I hit the nail on the head, right? So what I did was I went in there. I spat my first round. Everybody's on the edge of the seat like, nah, this guy's actually going crazy. But then, on the other hand, when he's spitting his round, bro, I just stood there like a statue. I did not move. I did not react. I didn't look at the crowd. was more engulfed in watching whether I could stand straight still for this whole round, bro, than what he had to say. And bro, let me tell you something, this was winding him up. This was getting him so angry, bro. And in my head, I'm thinking, this is how I was just a different guy in them days, bro. Like, in my head, I'm thinking, ha, got you. Watch this. So, bro, I've started spitting my second round and said, fuck this, I'm done. I walked through the crowd, bro, straight out the front door, out the venue, bro. And as I'm walking, bro, I can just see everybody's head turning like this. Like, bro, and I'm walking past the venue, bro, excuse me. I'm walking past the venue, bro, and everybody's heads turning and watching me walk through the class like this down the street, bro. And I walked around the corner and I've gone into McDonald's and got some food, yeah. And then right? So now, bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something now, bro. I've come out now and I've come walking up the street and I've seen Briggsy and Raptor and a couple of others coming down the street like, mate, it is fucking kicking off. Oh my God, what the fuck have you done? Yeah. Raptor, it was like this, yeah. I had Briggsy, the angel, on my shoulder, and then I had Raptor, the devil, on my shoulder, going, P, that was fucking genius, rare, and then I've got Briggsy like, mate, you can't do that, they're all kicking off up there, what the fuck, blah, blah, blah. So, bro, let me tell you something, I've come round the corner, and this guy is raging up and down the street, bro. He's stomping, he was like, this is the biggest moment of my life. This was the biggest battle of my life. I can't believe it. Bro. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Yeah. And he's like, prove to me that you had 3 rounds. I'm like, what? He's like, prove to me that you had 3 rounds for me or else we're going to have to fight. I'm thinking, hold on a minute. Like, bro, you're going to have the most viewed battle from this event and you got your best first round off you've ever wrote. Be grateful. Yeah? Bro, I left that now and I'm thinking, oh, fuck, this promoter's gonna go mental, yeah? The promoter, he was pissed off, but he didn't really say much, do you know what I mean? Because I said to him, bro, it's all right, that battle will do well, man. So he was like, all right. So fast forward now, they've done another event. I'm the last person that I think they're gonna book to come back out there, bro. And they fucking did. So I've gone back out there another time. And then all the crowd's like, oh, are you actually going to give us 3 rounds this time? And blah, blah, blah. Bro, I went out there. I give him 3 rounds. I absolutely scorched the socks off this guy. Battle didn't come out. So I was like, nah, did you know what it is? I ain't going back. Bro, he had the battle on pay-per-view for about 2 months and then it didn't come out. But bro, it was just... Bro, so there was like my first 2 experiences of like battling abroad, and then and then I battled in Holland after that for some like makeshift event. Like, bro, I just kept on seeing like random things pop up at this present moment in time, like Pedro battling in Germany, Mickey Worthless battling in fucking, I don't know, wherever. Do you know what I mean? Like, they were just popping up here and there, and then I got offered to come to Holland, bro, and I went to Holland and there was like 30 people, bro, in like this. It was like an old derelict. It was like a derelict airport hangar, bro. So as you can imagine, it's fucking massive, bro. And there's about 30 people stood in the middle of it, bro. And they're like, yeah, right, we'll have a pit. Let's do the battle and that. And I went out there and I thought, right, I'm getting paid to come to Amsterdam. I'm going to fucking show out here. So I went there and I put on a right show. And next thing I know, the promoters are arguing with each other. Like, when I've come back, the promoters are arguing with each other. They're like, fuck the company, fuck the org. Bro, I can't even remember what the league was called. And it was like, but this was like the second event. So then that battle never came out. So I was like, bro, what? So I just made it a point that next time I get a battle abroad, I'm gonna smash it. So fast forwarding from like, obviously I'm skipping like UK battles. I'm just going through like the international ones. So like fast forward onto there. Next thing, bro, they all happen the same way. Like I'm just chilling. Boom, message pops up. Fancy a trip to Denmark? I'm like, what? They're like, we've had this big competition going on over here for a year, and the winner got to choose an international battler, and he chose to battle you. I'm thinking, wait, you give him the option of all these international battlers, and he wants to battle P Solja. He's like, yeah, he thinks you're dope, he thinks your style's sick, he thinks you'll both make a good battle, and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, cool. But this is where I went wrong, bro. I thought, this is some little small scale shit like the past 2 bookings I've had in different countries. I'm taking this shit with a pinch of salt. I'm just gonna go there, I'm just gonna be me, I'm just gonna basically not write a battle to win, write a battle to get by. And like I have to say that because it's a pivotal part of the story. So like I've said that in my mind, I've said to myself, right, I'm gonna write a battle to entertain and get by rather than go for the neck and win. Because there's nothing really on the line other than selling myself more and getting more bookings. So I've turned up now and bro, this venue is fucking packed. Like, and when I say packed, I'm talking maybe about 200 people in a room that holds 100 people. Like this is how bro, these fucking hosts have got catchphrases. The crowd's singing along with them, bro. Like the cameras that are set up are like proper like TV. Like they had a rail around the front and the guy on the thing moving the like, bro. And they had like a gimbal with a top camera hanging down, bro. They put lapel mics on us and all. And I was like, bro, as soon as I've turned up, I thought, no fucking way. What am I gonna do here? So Dub says, right, we're gonna do this, right? P Solja's traveled the furthest, so who's gonna go first? I'm like, right, I need to try and remember my shit ASAP, right? I'm going first. Boom, off the bat. First 4, I think it was my first 4 or 8 bars. Boom, absolute crowd shaker. I'm thinking, yes, I've got this down pat. So, bro, I've gone through my first, it's gone off. Everything's like gone exactly how I want. He spat his first, and it surprised me. I thought, fucking hell, this guy is good, man. I expected this guy to be rapping in Danish, bro. This guy sounds fucking like he's out of the Bronx. I'm like, what's going on here? And he's like, yeah, I was born in America and I came to, I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, you guys have set me up, man. So now I've spat my second, he spat his second, I've spat my third, he spat his third. And then the judges, the host has come up and he said something in Danish. And then everybody's like, oh, and then he said it in English and he's like, right, we'll be back in 5 minutes after we've had the judge's decision. I'm like, oh my God, they've set me up. They've set me up. So do you know what, bro? I'll be 100% honest with you. I was an arsehole and I was a diva. And I went walking up to the promoter and I was like, you didn't book me for a motherfucking I said, you didn't book me for a motherfucking battle that we're getting judged. You told me I was coming out here to put on a show, to boost your league, to boost my name over here and blah, blah, blah. I said, you know what it is? I feel like you've snaked me. I feel like you've set me up, bro. He's like, okay, fuck the judges. The judge ain't battled. I said, all right, cool. So then they've come back out and they've says, right, we're going to call this a draw. So I was like, okay, cool. But bear in mind, bro, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. These people, they treat me like a king, bro. When I went there, when I landed, they had weed for me, bro. There was, all my drinks were paid for, bro. And I got my pay on top. But everything was just, I didn't have to spend no money, bro. Everything was fucking perfect, bro. They had another event. They was like, oh, yeah, we've had another guy that's requested to battle you, blah, blah, blah. So he's called me out. But then he must have thought that he was going to get an easy fucking walk in the park. Like the first guy that I let slide by. Nah, mate, nah. Because this time I said, okay, we'll do it judged. So I came out there, bro. I went out judged. I didn't support Leeds United, bro. I went out there with a Leeds United shirt on, bro. I went out there and I was a complete and utter bastard for 3 rounds, bro, and absolutely smoked him, bro. And then things went sour with that promoter, and then everything went quiet for a while, and then I stopped kind of like, I was doing the Premier Battle team thing, but that was only maybe 1, maybe 2 battles a year, and I hadn't done a Grime clash for so long, bro. Like, I think Afghan Dan was the last Grime clash I did. So that was there sitting pretty, just climbing views, like. So I was just breathing through, and then same thing happened again. But bro, this was so weird. They popped up to me, bro. They said, come to Russia. This is the amount you'll get paid. This is the dates of the event. Yes or no? I was like, what? I was like, yes. What's cracking? So they was like, right, okay. Since you said yeah, we'll get the ball rolling and blah, blah, blah. And this is when I thought it was fishy, bro. So I said to the guy, this is the most I've ever been paid. Like, I didn't say this to him, but in my head, I'm thinking, this is the most I've ever been motherfucking paid for a battle. Like, I need some kind of stamp of approval or something. I said to the guy, can I get a deposit or something, bro? And he's like, no, we don't work like that. But you will be paid in cash on arrival and blah, blah, blah. He's like, I hope you understand. It's costing us a hell of a lot of money to actually get you here. So for us to give you a deposit, like our deposit and our word is us going out of our way to get this shit cracking for you. So I'm like, in my head, bro, like, I can't help but think, hold on a minute.
Waving that red flag loud and clear. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you understand now, bro. So like, I'm like, okay. And then, bro, it was like, oh, what's your name? What's your address? What's your this? What's your date of birth? And I'm thinking, oh, can I really be giving these guys? But at the same time, I'm thinking, I've got to take this chance, man. The guy's like, can you send me a picture of your passport and blah, blah, blah. Bro, this is what I'm saying to you, bro. Right? So, like, all along, but like, I'm doing research on this battle league, bro. Yeah? And I'm seeing these guys, they're having battles with 1 million views, bro, in 2 weeks. And like, bro, these guys are getting coverage on national television in Russia, bro. These guys' events are getting shown, and these guys are getting like mad sponsorships, and like, so in my head, bro, it's an opportunity that I can't help but kind of go for. But at the same time, I'm kind of thinking, nah, this is all dodgy. But this is where this guy comes into play now, bro. So while I'm talking to this promoter and going back and forth, this guy has messaged me now. And imagine this, the guy's screen name has been J Master Badman, right? And he's messaged me and he's like, yo, bro, when you come to Russia, I got you. It was me who recommended you to the league. When you come over here, I'll meet you at the airport. I've got you covered for everything you need, bro. Don't bring nothing, but you change your clothes on yourself. I want you to have the best battle of your life and then relax. So I'm thinking, fucking hell, this seems a bit too good to be true. So next thing now, this guy sent me he sent me all his paperwork through, bro. And it's been an invitation to Russia, bro. It's been a document of security where these guys have paid 5,000 euros for me to have security for the time I'm over there, bro. And there was an invitation to go apply for an application, a visa, bro. So all this, and then the guy says, right, I'm going to put £150 in your bank account today for you to get a train to London to go to the visa place to get your visa and blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking, oh my God, this is all going a bit too fucking fast, this, bro. Because, bro, let me tell you something. This all transpired in the space of like a week. So I'm thinking, oh my God, this is going a bit mental, this. So, bro, I've gone. I've gone to the visa office now, bro. So I'm waiting there, like it was like if you're waiting at the fucking butchers at Morrison's, bro, and you take a ticket and you stood there with your ticket. Look like at McDonald's, bro. Like you stood there with your ticket and they're like, yeah, number 253, come through, and I've stepped forward. And they took me in this room, bro, and they have just fucking asked me every question you could possibly think of, bro. Like every question you could think of about me, about my parents, bro. They're asking about my kids, bro. They're asking how many people depend on me. They're asking to see my bank statements, and bro, like literally, bro, like they fucking vetted me. So I thought, you know what? I was a bit of an idiot when I was younger. Do you know what I mean? Like, I did some bad shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, I'm not saying I'm a fucking murderer or like that, but at the end of the day, bro, like, we all do dickhead things. And I'm thinking, man, am I even gonna get a fucking visa, bro? Like, because when we went to Norway, bro, going back to there, when we went to Norway, everybody's breathed through the airport, bro. Me and Raptor have been held in that airport for about an hour and a half, bro. Poor Briggsy, bless him, we're just waiting there for us, bro. Again, like a beacon, waiting. But anyway, bro, like, so I've gone to the visa office and that, bro, like, literally 2 weeks later, boom, my passport lands back at I had to leave on my passport, bro. So I've left on my passport and I've come back to Leeds now, bro, feeling like I've got, but this is the mad thing. I'm waiting for my passport back, and me and Lefty have got a show in Italy in like 3 weeks' time. And they're telling me, oh yeah, the visa can take 2 to 3 weeks and we'll send you your passport back. And I'm like,
Cutting it a bit fine, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, man. So, bro, anyway, my passport ended coming back the day I meant to go to this. Me and Lefty are flying out to this show. But that's a other story within itself. But, bro, that like, so the visas come through, and then, bro, before I knew it, the time's gone by. Boom, time now. These guys have sent me my flights and that, bro, and I'm not gonna lie, all leading up to it, I'm buzzing. I'm thinking, yeah, this is gonna go off and blah, blah, blah. But then, like a dickhead, bro, I started going onto fucking Google and started doing the Google searches, reading up about certain things that have happened in Russia, bro. I'm reading up. Yo, no disrespect, I love you, Russia. Like, even though, like you're up to shit, I love the way you treat me. What you did for me, bro, was fine. Whatever you man are up to, bro, that's you man.
Listen, I have the same problem with Russia as I have with this country. I don't mind the people. It's the leaders I have a distinct and overt problem with.
There you go, bro. I was treated with all. Well, we'll get to that anyway, bro. But
as you were, sorry, you were on the plane, you were Googling, you were a bit trepidatious based on your research.
No, bro. This was before I'd even got on the plane, bro.
Okay.
I've not sealed the deal yet, bro. So I'm on the train going down there, and I'm on my fucking phone reading up about this shit, and I'm seeing all kinds, bro. And I'm like, oh my. But it was not like, this is how I had to compare it to myself, bro, yeah? Because, like, I'm thinking to myself, right, okay, everything I'm seeing here is just mindless, like, drunken fighting. Like, I'm from Leeds, man. That shit happens every fucking weekend. I've been to Jamaica, bro. Like, I've been to St. Kitts. I've been to places where guys are just freely carrying guns, and there's fucking people getting shot over goats and fucking pairs of trainers and shit like that, bro. So I'm thinking to myself, like, even though in my mind it's a bit intimidating, I'm thinking, like, fuck it. Like, literally, fuck it. What's gonna happen? I might get battered. So why ain't nobody gonna fucking shoot me for what? Ain't nobody gonna kidnap me for what? My battlefield. Like, do you know what I mean, bro? Like, I'm looking at it now, and I'm just, the more I'm thinking about it, bro, like, when I first started telling you the story, bro, you're probably thinking to yourself, the more I'm Googling and finding shit out, and the more I'm thinking about it, it's deterring me from going. Nah, bro, this is doing a complete opposite to me. In my head, bro, I'm talking myself up now. I'm thinking, what, do these guys think I'm fucking scared to go to fucking little Russia? This is how I'm talking myself up, bro. No disrespect. This is how I'm talking myself. Do you think I'm scared to go there by myself. I don't need no fucking chaperone. I don't need no fucking. You know, I could have asked them guys for 2 plane tickets and brought somebody else down with me. Nah, I'm gonna go down by myself. I'm coming over there, and then I'm thinking to myself, well, wait a minute. I've took the plunge and said I'm coming over here. If I go back with a bad story, ain't nobody else coming over here, bro. So you get me, bro? I'm just thinking of all like the positives and also being a psychopath at the same time, thinking, fuck it, yeah. So, bro, all the time I'm talking to this J Master Badman guy, bro. Yeah, and he's telling me, oh yeah, don't worry, I'll be waiting for you. Yeah, oh, he's like, bro, I got Cali weed for you, bro. I got this for you, bro. I'm thinking, yeah, whatever, mate. Cool, bro. I've landed in the airport, bro. This guy's turned up. This guy's got a blacked out BMW, fucking whatever the latest Jeep was at them times. It was an X6, I think, bro. He's pulled up in this BMW X6, bro. He's like, come on, bro. Jumped in the back of that, bro. He's pulling out all this weed for me, bro. He's saying, yo, what do you need? Do you need anything else? Like, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good with this. I don't do nothing else. He's like, yeah. Oh, you said you liked Grey Goose on the internet? I'm like, yeah, boom, liter bottle of Grey Goose. He's like, let's get it cracking, bro. I'm thinking, what? He's like, do you want to go studio? I'm like, yeah, bro. We've gone through now. We've pulled, bro. I've landed at like 2 a.m. He's waiting in the airport at 2 a.m. for me, bro. With all this bud, all this. He's like, do you want to? That was it. We're in the car, yeah. And he's like, do you want to go studio? I'm like, yeah. He's like, right, first we'll go eat. So I'm thinking, all right, we'll pull up, get a McDonald's or something, and then go studio. Bro, we've pulled up at a restaurant that I can only put on level with like a Michelin star level restaurant in the UK, bro. We've pulled up there at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, bro, and had a full 3-course meal, bottle of wine. This driver's waiting the whole time, bro. So I've come back out, got in the car, we've gone to the studio, bro. We've recorded until 10 a.m. the next morning, bro. I'm battling at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So he said, oh, where's the promoter booked your hotel? So I've told him, and he's gone, fuck that. I'm like, what? He's like, you're not coming over from England and having that hotel being your experience. Get in the car. So we got in the car, bro, and he's fucking around on his phone, bro. And we've pulled up at this massive, big, fucking expensive hotel. He's like, oh, I've booked you the room in here for the next 3 nights. I can't have you staying there, bro. Rare. He's like, these promoters are fucking acting up. Bro, this is the guy that's been messaging me on Twitter just randomly like, yo, we'll make it happen and that, like. Bro, this is what I'm saying. So he's like, go in there, get a shower, freshen up. I'll come and pick you up at like 2 o'clock. So, bro, I've gone in. I can't sleep, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? From like,
It's
I'm
a
jet
pretty
lagged
surreal
to fuck.
experience. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Bro, I'm jet lagged to fuck. I'm looking out of my window, bro. I'm seeing multicolored churches, bro, and fucking 10-lane fucking roads and shit. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, everything's on steroids, bro. Like, everything is just big. All the guys are big. All the women are fit, in shape, or 90 years old. Like, it was just, bro, like, for me, no, but bro, I'm coming from Leeds. Leeds is diverse as fuck, bro. Like, it's diverse as fuck, fam. You can see all multiracial, whatever, bro, every creed, color, whatever, bro, just by walking through town. Do you know what I mean, bro? I'm coming to the place where I have not seen another black guy in this 17, 18 hours of me being in this country, bro. I'm like, not even in the airport, bro, not even working in the shops, bro, like, nothing. So I'm like, I'm in my hotel, bro, and I'm just like gathering my thoughts, bro, smoking weed on this balcony thinking, bro, if I get caught with this spliff, I'm getting 9 years. Like, what am I even thinking, bro? Like, so I'm kind of starting to bug out now, bro. So he's rang me and he's been like, oh yeah, I'm back now, come down. So I've got freshened up, bro. I've got changed, and he's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to this store. I've told this store you're in the country, man. You can go there, you can pick anything you want. And I'm like, what? So we pulled up at this clothes shop, bro. Yeah. And he's just like, yeah, pick what you want. Bro, I'm picking hoodies, I'm picking tracksuits, I'm picking jeans, I'm picking a bag to put all this shit in that I'm picking from their shop, bro. Yeah. And the guy's just like, yeah, cool. Will you please wear one of them in battle? I'm like, yeah, cool. So I went back to the hotel, bro, got changed, turned up at the battle, bro. Oh my God. Bro, I turned up at this battle, bro, and there's literally 150 people in the street, bro. People are crowding the car, bro. People are like coming up to the window like this, looking into the back of the car, bro. People are trying to open the fucking door, bro. I've opened the door and stepped out of the car. Everybody started cheering, bro. I've just got guys instantly just taking pictures with me, bro. Like, bro, what I need to realize is, ain't nobody done that shit before, bro. Like, I'm literally Yuri Gagarin, whatever you call him, who walked on, you guys, boy, you kept telling me, fuck Neil Armstrong, this guy walked on moon first, blah, blah, bro. That was one of the first things them motherfuckers kept telling me. I'm like, bro, I'm not American. This shit don't mean nothing to me. Like, what the fuck, bro? Yeah? So, bro, like, this whole time, bro, my reception, everything's been brilliant, bro. I've not experienced one bit of racism, bro. I ain't experienced, like, bro, everything. I'm like, what the fuck? So now I've got out of this car now and the promoters come out, bro, yeah? So bear in mind, I'm telling you, bro, I'm crowded out by so many people. Bro, there's videos of it on YouTube, like, bro, I can literally not move. There's just people coming from everywhere, bro. The promoter walks out of nowhere, fam, and hands me the envelope with my whole paying full of English £50 notes, bro. Yeah, he's just handed it to me like that in front of everybody, and I'd be like, what the fuck? So I took it and I put it in my coat and I've turned round, and this guy that's been looking after me and chaperoning me, like at this point is my friend. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, fucking hell, you've took me in, bro. You've took me studio. You've got me a better hotel. Bro, you're my fucking friend now. Do you know what I mean? You're looking after me at this point. I've seen him like arguing with somebody, and I'm like, fucking hell, shit. I'm here with him. He's got me here. If he kicks off now, I'm gonna have to fucking back him in the middle of Russia. Like, oh my God, I'm about to clash. Like, what the fuck he's got? So he's arguing with this guy, bro. So anyway, it got smoothed off. We've gone into the venue now. So we're in the venue, and I've gone to him, yo, bro, what the fuck was that? No, we're not even in the venue. The promoters come and told us to get back in the car because the street's getting too hectic, bro. He's like, yo, it's getting, we need to start getting some of these people in the venue, bro. He's like, it's getting too mad. So I've got back in the car and he started clearing off the street, telling these people, yo, if you don't come in now, your ticket's not valid anymore, bro. And he's like, we've got a line this side, bro. I looked around the corner and there's about 80 people all wanting to pay on the door. So he's like, listen, this is, you're either coming in now or you're not. So the street's cleared and that. And I'm like, bro, why are you arguing with that? He's like, oh, you couldn't understand him. Do you know what he said in Russian? I was like, what? He goes, when you stepped out the car, he goes, whoa, that's the first time I've seen a big nigger. Bro, that is what the guy said. But that's what he said in Russian. Do you know what I mean, bro? And like, I haven't caught it. But now I watch it back on the video and you can hear it. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Yeah. And my boy, like my friend, like the guy who's with me, is saying to this guy in Russian, yo, bro, if you said that to him in England, he'd shoot you and leave you dead in the street like a dog. I'm thinking, oh my God, what is going on here, bro? Bro, this is the first interaction before I've even walked into the venue, bro. I'm thinking, oh my God. Oh my God. So the promoter, yeah, has come out and he's been like, right, it's time to go. So I'm like, what? Like, is the event starting? He's like, no, you're on now. So I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah. All right, bro. I'm thinking, it's a grime clash, bro. This is what I fucking do. I can walk in here blindfolded with my hands tied behind my back, my shoes on the wrong feet, my pants on backwards, with I'm a dickhead wrote on my forehead, and I'm still gonna go over because it's grime. I'm in Russia. And sorry to say this, I'm black. That's what these guys want to see. They want to see a black guy going crazy, spitting fast over 140. This is like seeing Drake to them motherfuckers. Bro, I've gone in there. The battle's out now, bro. I've gone in there and I've done my fucking job, bro. I've done my job. But in the battle, it was mad because nobody in the room could understand a word what I was saying. And you know what that did for me, bro? That made me look at things in a totally different way, bro. In the sense where, right, you can't understand me. So you're clearly fucking with me down to style, cadence, look, projection, the way I'm putting words together, my flow. Like, wordplay doesn't matter, punchlines don't matter. Fucking, if I say a bar and then end it with Russia, you might go mad because I've said Russia at the end of it. Do you know what I mean, bro? But you don't have a fucking clue what I'm saying. You might catch one word in every 20. Do you know what I mean? And he's spitting in Russian, so I don't know what the fuck he's saying, bro. But then he did one round in English, what was absolutely fucking dreadful, bro. And I'm thinking, bro, you was doing so fucking well up until then. Yeah? And then everybody's saying to me, like, oh, bro, I can't believe you didn't spit around in Russian at least. I'm like, bro, for what? To absolutely butcher it and sound absolutely... Bro, if I can't do it to the standard that I'm going to do the rest of the battle, what is the point in losing a round just to spit in his... Because, bro, I wanted to win that. I went over there with the mindset, like, I'm going to win that. And, bro, from there, boom. That's all that happened, bro. That's all that happened. I finished that battle, bro. I came outside. I instantly got a media company come up to me, bro, with English money there, ready, waiting, saying, yo, can we get a freestyle off you? I was like, yeah, of course. There was guys like, oh, can we buy verses off you? I'm like, well, I've got studio all weekend, of course. So I was out there, bro. I missed my flight back because I'm an opportunist, bro. I'm a chance taker. If I see an opportunity, bro, I'm gonna take it. So I thought, you know what? We're on. So I stayed out there, bro. I was booked. I was meant to stay out there for 3 days, bro. I stayed out there a week. Yeah. I came back to England. But when I came back to England, bro, everything I did from that point forward, I kind of tailored towards Russia. I'd write statuses about them. Everyone would fucking like it. I'd put out a freestyle and call it, I don't know, Russia freestyle. Bro, it'd go fucking mad. I'd post a video, bro. It'd have, bro, if you go on some of my channel, if you go on some videos on my channel, bro, there's like 10,000 comments, all in Russian. All these views in Russian, bro, all getting posted all around me. So, bro, I'd been back in England 3 weeks. Next thing I know, bro, I got booked by a clothing company, bro, to go out there and do an advert for TV, to do photo shoots, bro, to do like meet and greets at different places and all this kind of stuff, bro. Yeah. And guess what I did, bro? I had a headline show before I'd even had one in the UK. I had a headline show in St. Petersburg, Russia. It sold out in 3 days, bro. There was people queuing round the fucking block, bro. All this, I've got receipts. All this is all on video, bro. Like, it's all documented, bro. Like, so I've gone out there, bro, I'm out there now. They've got me in the middle of, like, as you can imagine, like, Russia's very industrial and that. So, bro, they've got me in the middle of these industrial estates, bro, with, like, getting given different clothing at, like, 5 o'clock in the morning. The diggers going off. There's people, like, mock street fighting and shit, bro. And, like, they're really, like, going in and filming these adverts. And, bro, they're like, yeah, what we want you to do is we want you to pull up in this car. We want you to pass this package out of the window. And inside the package is going to have a T-shirt from this clothing brand and blah, blah, blah. Fast forward, bro, this clothing brand that I was dealing with then is the main kit sponsor for Zenit St. Petersburg, bro. And, like, they're making the tracksuits for, like, the Russian national team and shit like that. So I'm fucking with these people over there, bro. They've got these crazy budgets, bro. So, like, me and like, fast forward now. So the whole time I'm going over there, this J Master Badman guy, bro, that I met, like, bro, every time he's there. At this point now, bro, I've gone, sat down with his family, bro. I've met his mum. I've met his dad, bro. Like this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, the ties, like, really, like, cut deep, bro. Like, deep. I'm going out with his sister for the day, bro. Like, nothing like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, these are genuinely showing me love, bro. She's like, oh, I want to show you this, but so boom, I've gone out with his sister for the day. He's dropped me back off. Like, I'm chilling with him and his wife, bro. I'm going to his parents' house for dinner, bro. He's introducing me to all of his friends, and bro, it was, and all this time I'm going there, bro. I'm just collecting money. I'm just making money, bro, because I'm not having to spend anything. These guys are all expenses paid. So I've done that. I've gone out there now. I've done my headline show. So then I ended up getting a residency, bro, at the place where I did my headline show. So at this point, I was going to Russia like once every 2 to 3 weeks, bro. Just getting like triple, quadruple entry visas, bro. Just going in and out, bro. Just going there, doing studio. Bro, one time I stayed there for 3 weeks, bro. Like, just out there, cooling, living like I'm in Leeds, getting £3 taxis halfway across the country and that. Everything was so cheap, bro. It was, bro, and that's what I mean, because I went there that many times and I got showed that much love, and so many people took me in and introduced me to family, bro. That place it'll always have a special place in my heart, bro. And it might sound fucked to say, bro, but like, how can it not? Like, and don't get me wrong, bro, like, the stories that have gone over there that have been wild, and there's been stories that have been fucking heartwarming and fucking, do you know what I mean? Like, genuinely, like, sentimental times and that, bro. Like, it was, do you know when, like, you're leaving people, bro, and you're at the airport, like, and you're upset, when in the back of your mind you're thinking, I should be happy as fuck to get out of Russia. Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, I should be fucking skipping out this bitch, but at the minute I'm like, this guy's took me in, man. I've been with him every day for 2 fucking weeks, bro. Like, I'm accustomed to it. I'm a chameleon, bro. Like, I just, even though I'm not very inconspicuous, bro, I just go places and I just blend in. I'm just me, do you know what I mean, bro? And that was the beauty of the whole thing, bro. Like, I went there, I was me, and that's what I got accepted for. Like, I didn't have to act a certain way. I didn't have to dumb nothing down. I was talking to people the exact same way I'm talking to you. And people are fucking with me. People are, oh, can I try English? Speak English? Yeah, of course you can. And bro, because I was that cool, bro, constantly every day I'm getting tagged in pictures with fans and getting invited here, or come to this club, I'm DJing. I can make and give you £150 to come through and drinks. What? To just come there and stand there, bro, and drink half a bottle of vodka and then cut? You're gonna pay me for that? Yeah, all right, cool. So, bro, I'm doing these residencies, but at the same time, he's bringing over grime MCs from the UK as well. So at that moment, bro, this is what I'm saying to you, bro. I had it in the palm of my hand. I had all the battle rap fans going crazy. I had all the grime fans going crazy. I had all the fashion heads going crazy because I'm over there and I'm fucking with them and I'm doing these shoots and that, bro. It was just like everything was going perfect, and then COVID. Boom. Nothing. And bro, I'd never changed nothing about that. And like, I heard in the past, I don't know if it's out there or whatever, but in the past I heard that Raptor had the opportunity to go. I heard Dialect had the opportunity to go. Like, I don't get why they didn't fucking go, bro. Like, but for me, bro, bucket list wise, top experiences in my life, bro. Yeah. Am I pissed off I can't go back? Yeah. Am I happy I went? Yeah. But bro, I'd advise anybody, bro, like, obviously not now, but if we'd have gone back like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, I'd have come back and anybody has said, would you advise people going there? I'd have been like 110%. To go into more detail, but I don't know how far I could take it and what I can and can't say, because yeah, shit's a bit peak in it at the minute, and yeah.
I will say, because again, there are going to be people that chime in on that and say just the mere fact that you've got a positive reflection on Russia is probably the kind of thing that triggers people. Can I just point out again, it is one thing to indulge in a fruitful partnership with people who happen to be denizens of a country. It's an entirely other thing to
Wait,
oligarchs and
bro.
stuff like that. So what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying, is Russia is a touchy subject for some people now. That's fine, but again, you have to separate
Yo, I'm having a
Russia.
political like little
Well,
debate. You know, what the fuck?
oh,
No,
I'm
no, I'm
sorry.
just
I'm only
playing.
saying it because
No,
I
no,
know
no. But what
it's
I'm
one of those
saying is,
things that
bro,
comes
yeah,
up where people are very
right,
tetchy about things without really thinking it through, and that's when I have
bro.
to tell people to
This
stop
is
and think
what
about it for 2 seconds.
this is, bro. I'm actually glad that you said that, bro, because it went on to like make something else pop up into my head. Yeah, right. So the people that have accepted me in are obviously like-minded people, bro. I'm over there like making jokes with these guys, bro. Because like I say, bro, I'm a banter guy. I'm a dickhead. I'm like, oh yeah, you like love Putin and that, and they're like getting serious with me. Like, what? Don't fucking say that to me. And I'm like, bro, I'm playing, man. Like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean, bro? So in that sense, fam, it's like it's not even like I'm doubling back, bro. Like when you said that, it genuinely reminded me, like, bro, these people was like quite a few people I know, bro, that I met in Russia do not even live there, bro. There's MCs that I collabed with over there. There's an MC called Tills. He left, bro. He lives in Turkey now. There's other MCs that have gone and live in fucking different countries, bro. They just got out of there because they didn't agree with that shit, bro.
No, 100%, and I'm only pointing that out because it's the it's the sort of thing that I can see people
And
from
do you
that.
know what, bro? I'm gonna leave that there before I start sounding like Anthony Joshua, bro. Because that's the last thing I want, bro. But yeah, like I could not talk about my experience, bro, without obviously
Right. But this
saying
comes
that a
back to
bit.
what you were saying earlier about being on stage and saying things how you want to say them. Because here's the thing: there's nothing wrong with telling the truth. There's
No,
nothing wrong with telling something from your particular perspective or your experience. Because and again, this isn't a debate. This isn't a public forum show where we get on and we debate the hard topics. But I'm opinionated just as you are. And
yeah,
I'm very much of the opinion that if you really are woke, or if you're a progressive, or if you're a liberal person, the number one thing you should be promoting is people being themselves and expressing their truth. If
100%.
you went to Russia and you had the fucking ballerest of baller times, you met some people that are going to live in your experience and heart for the rest of your life, it afforded you an
Yep,
opportunity that extends even to this day, why should you not be able to call it how you call it? You know what I mean?
exactly, bro. And like it's not, bro. Like just to retouch on what you just said there. Like it's not like, bro. This one guy in particular that I talked about, the guy who I met when I first got there, bro. Like, bro, I've been sat down with the guy's family, bro. The guy came to Leeds and spent a month with me, bro. He's met my family. He's like, it's a lot deeper than, bro. He's my actual friend, bro. And by the experience or any, bro, that's the best thing that I've taken from there. I've met a genuine friend that will be my friend for life. And just because some things happen, bro, it don't mean I have to hate him, bro. What kind of asshole would I be for that?
It's also
They
not
have not
tacit
been
approval
true
of
to
anything
me.
on your end either.
Yeah,
That's the other thing. It's not like you endorse
like,
anything that happens
bro,
as a
like,
result.
what the fuck, man? Like, yeah, man. Nah. I'm glad I actually got to speak about that though, bro. Because like I said, bro, I had the time of my life, bro. I genuinely did, and I went on multiple occasions, and on multiple occasions, as you said, I had the baller of ballerist time.
I am acutely aware I am not allowed to use slang anymore. I'm now officially too old to use slang and get away with it. I apologize to anyone who was offended by a 33-year-old dude using the word baller. I know how I sound. Fuck you in advance. I still use the word whack unironically. That gives you an idea
Oh
of how
my
cool
god,
I am.
that
Do you reckon
whack
it's too late
dude.
for a career in battle rap for me?
Nah, it's never too late, man. Look at this, bro. When I battled, bro, I battled for this this company before. Yeah, it was before Don't Flop, bro. called Stand Tall, and it was a Leeds-based company, bro. And it was literally like 20 people meeting in a pub, and like so and so's battling so and so this week. Like, bro, there'd be about 10 battles, bro. Yeah, I battled a guy called Jeffers, bro. And this guy turned up, bro, and he looked older than my granddad, bro. And I was like, there's really, and do you know what? It was fucking dope, bro. It was fucking dope. Fam, there ain't no age limit on this shit at all, bro. Like, what's that woman called? Joy Summer. She battled, bro. She's a old ass woman. And I say that because I can. Because I'm P Solja, bro. If it was someone else, I might not say that, but she is. She was doing them fucking adverts, reading poems and shit. I don't know her name. Joy France. Big her up. I got still with her. She's cold as shit. But she's still old as shit, but she's cold as shit. Gotcha.
I'm a firm believer if you can dish it
back,
and you can take it. If you can take it, you can dish it. It's I can't. I feel like, you know, I agree. You're never too old to do anything, but I do appreciate that there maybe is an entry level to being top tier at something. You know.
Nah, man, that can happen overnight, bro. Tony D, he's old as shit. He's fucking top tier. He's the guy.
But he's nice as pie. He can do anything.
Yeah, and he looks young as fuck. But that's that. Yeah, I've worked him out. I've worked out your game plan, Uncle Tony. He's young as shit, right? So people like, oh yeah, it's just Tony. But then he's really old as shit in his head, which means he's got wealth of knowledge and wealth of fucking whole load of experiences and fucking mad words that us motherfuckers don't know and he's a bit advanced than that, but then he still looks young. That's how he shuts it down. I've worked him out. I've fucking worked him out. But
the only way I can figure out how he's so young is he's just too nice. He's literally one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
Man, he's been drinking that Pharrell Williams water. They both drink from the same well. It's that young ass, I'm gonna look young for the rest of my life ass nigga well. That's what it's called. I'm gonna be selling bottles of it at the next store. Stand tall, next Premier bottles. Premier bottles. I'm gonna be selling Premier bottles, yeah, of motherfucking Pharrell Williams water. Yeah, and we're all gonna look like Tony D.
Got me pitching replica title belts to sell to the fans to go in the audience, and now I mean, you joke. 50 Cent made God knows how many millions pitching mineral water to somebody. Yeah, I don't know why you can't pitch Premier bottles to someone to sell at events. I don't know why you can't.
There you go.
It's $1 million idea.
You get your team emblem on them, and then like even your favorite battler and their number, and all I want is like a 5%. You can have 5%. That's 10% done, and then you man can keep the rest and Premier bottles. Boom! There you go. Have that shit. Look at this. We're having debate. We're talking about the past. I've told you about me. We're bringing out fucking Dragon's Den, bro. Like, what more do you want from a show, bro?
I have to be honest. The main reason I wanted to talk to you is because I really rate your authenticity. There's nothing ironic or inauthentic about any of the performances I've seen you do, any of your music, any of the photography and the images that I've seen you put out recently as your promotional material, any of the interviews that you've conducted. You are unapologetically you. And I really adore that is something that you incorporate into your art, into your performances. And one of the things that I wanted to ask you was, what inspires you? Like, what motivates you? Because if it all is natural, how do you not get bored by being able to do things organically and easily? How do you challenge yourself, and how do you push yourself to find new avenues as an artist?
Bro, I've actually got a pretty simple answer for that, bro, right? Because what it is with me, like, when it comes to artistry, yeah, bro, I'm very streaky in the sense where I will either be super on it or not on it at all. Like, not even asked in the slightest, bro. Yeah. But you see, the time when I'm on it, bro, I can honestly say my whole time of doing music or writing bars or whatever, bro, like, when it comes to being in the studio making songs, bro, chiming out songs, bro, I don't think I've ever met anybody that can come out with a song as fast as me, other than Lefty. And I think that's why we both work together so perfect, because we don't even live in the same city, bro, and we've got over 70 songs together, bro. Because when I say I'm streaky, bro, when I'm on it, I'm super on it. So I can sit down for, maybe a 2, 3, 4 hour session, bro, and I'll make 5, 6, 7 songs. 5 of them might not see light of day, but I keep active, I keep on it. So what I do is I stockpile, can't remember, I think there's 10 songs on it or something like that, 10, 12, whatever songs on that, bro. And bro, I can tell you now for a fact I recorded 35 songs for that project.
Well, I have it here that at one point you recorded 140 songs in the space of a year or something like that.
Yeah, bro.
The number 140 is out there.
Yeah, 100%, bro. I can go onto my phone now and I've got 298 unreleased songs. It's because, bro, it's just easy to me. Some of them are shit, some of them are good. Some of them might only have a hook on. Some might only have a hook and a verse. Some might have 2 verses on. Some might have a hook and a verse off Luna or a verse off Lefty or whoever that I'm waiting to put my verse on and put it out on my project or whatever. But the thing is with me, bro, like, I'm very like, I don't know what's the word for it, but like, say for instance, like, I can make an album, like Big Napper, for instance. I made an album called Big Napper, bro. I had the artwork for it. I had all the track lists. I had all the features. I had the songs in the WAV format. I'm going into detail, like how far it was, like, so like I had everything lined up, ready. I'd shot 2 videos ready for it, and then boom, I just thought, you know what, fuck this album, I don't like it, let's go on to the next one. And bro, I scrapped everything and started working on Rage Pack. And then with Rage Pack, I wrote not wrote, bro, because I'm in a place now where I punch in rap. So like, I'll rap in 4 bars. So I'll spit 4 bars, stop, think of 4 bars, punch in the next 4 bars, stop, think of 4 bars. So for me, it's easy to just write a song. The hardest part for me is picking a beat, because I'm very, very selective about my beat choice. And that's the hardest part for me at all. But in a sense, in a way, like, how do I keep going? It's not a fact of keep going. It's work harder to work less. You know, putting all the work when you're feeling on it. And like, at one point, bro, like, and the thing is as well, it's not just like I'm stockpiling songs for nothing. I've got songs that wouldn't have sounded right on Rage Pack. I've got songs that I've put together for, bro, I've got songs that I've put together for like a completely different sounding album. I've got songs put away for my actual album, What Is My Life. So like, if I've got a song that's about a portion of my life and I want people to lock in and listen, I can't put that on Rage Pack, where I'm wanting people to go to the gym and beat the PB, or run for longer than they've ever ran before, or turn up and smash up the fucking room, go crazy, whatever. Bro, I listen to so many different genres of music and different types of music. It's hard not to draw influence on somebody. Like, I can watch, I don't know, something like a Pantera video and see the guy in like a fucking dope-ass leather jacket, bro, and some dope-ass boots. And you can walk past somebody in the street and you might think to yourself, all right, they might be dressed like a bit of an idiot, but the way them jeans are cut are fucking fire. So that's taking the good from every little fucking thing. And once you learn how to do that, bro, you're laughing. You can stockpile songs, because you're never going to be outdated, because the little things that are coming out, every new thing that's popping up, if you can take your little, oh, I like that little bit of that's nice, and then you just make your fucking Megazord, bro. That's you. What I keep doing. Everyone will loving Grime. I drop Now Watch This. At one point, everybody's liking this sound. I drop Rage Pack. At one point, I might drop that. I just jump out. People are telling me, oh, yo, I like it when you do the real rap. All right, I'll start collabing with Luna more and drop something like, it's just certain things like that. And I've got I'm that cool with so many people. Like, it's easy for me. It's easy for me to just think, all right. That's a new sound. He's fucking good at that. Let me pop up and tell him the shit. Yo, bro, you're fucking good. You keep doing what you're doing, man. What is it that you call this? All right. So what BPM is that? Okay. So who was the first person that influenced you to jump on this? All right, yeah. And then I'll go listen to that person who they said influenced them, and then it's a continuing rolling ball, bro. For me, it's like a drug, bro. It's like an addiction. If I hear something, that's it. I'm binged on it. I want to know what that guy's influences were, who the fucking first person he listened to, what the first record was he bought, what was his first release, what was like, I want to know what fucking sneakers did he have on when he wrote this song, everything, bro, everything. And that's why, like, I'm never a closed book. Like I said to you when we were first talking, it's about doing it for the people, innit, bro? You might have 5 fans, you might have 55,000, you might have 5 million, bro. But as long as you treat them like they are the shit and you value them, bro, you are laughing. You are laughing. Because no matter where you go, them motherfuckers are going to turn up. No matter what you drop, them motherfuckers are going to repost. No matter what show you're at, they're going to turn up, bro. And they're going to support you. They're going to be the ones buying the merch. They're going to be the ones that are coming and taking it out. Bro, I've travelled over cities to see other rappers and to see other fucking battlers. And it's not necessarily like travelling to a next city to see 50 Cent. Like, I've travelled to see local people that I think is dope. And that's what it's about, bro. You can't just think, oh, well, I see him as competition. Though, we'll see. Yeah, I'm just on a tangent now about being the shit, bro, and how to be the shit, and how to work towards being the shit, and how to not get left behind and lost in the sauce. Because that's easy, bro. It's easily done. You can get comfortable in a situation and get that comfortable in it that you think, yeah, I'm the man over here. But you don't know, bro. If you look around the corner, there's a whole new fucking world going on, bro, that you could tap into as well. Like, bro, keep your head on the swivel, move like a meerkat, bro. Keep it on the swivel, see what's going on. Don't be afraid to move with the times. That's what I'd tell any advice to any rapper, bro, or young, old. Don't be afraid. It wouldn't be art if there wasn't some element of good in it. Just look for the good in it. Don't just instantly hate. It's easy to hate. Anybody can be a fucking hater, man. Being a hater is like the easiest thing in the world to be, bro. Appreciating something is hard as fuck because people actually save face. Just, yeah, man. Put that one in your book.
It must be a trip working in the industry that you do when you have the ability to be able to just go with the flow, go with the gut feeling on things, be able to not endorse but certainly encourage. Because again, looking at your track list, one of the things I noticed is the number of singles, the number of appearances, the number of people that are featured on your stuff. I mean, one of my questions is actually working on singles as opposed to working on your own bespoke album, and like what the difference is in terms of how you collaborate if it's yours versus when you're appearing on someone else's. How much feedback do you want to give? How much direction do you want to take? Your preferences, that sort of thing. But I guess generally speaking, it must be just
the way,
fun.
Yeah, like, all right, see collabs. Like, if someone's collabing for me and it's for my project, I find that fun as shit. But I actually hate collabing with other people for their shit.
Why is that?
For the simple fact of, for the simple fact of like, I'll always want to be the best on the song. Like, I'll always want to have the best verse, bro. So like, if I'm doing a collab and say somebody's paid me to do a collab with them, bro, I'll find it a duty then to write a verse better than theirs and to give them the money's worth and to try and absolutely scorch the song. So I find it a bit more pressure working on shit for other people than working on shit for myself. Because for myself, it's easy for me to say, nah, fuck it. I can do something myself and have 200 takes if I want. Because my microphone's set up right there, bro. My studio's set up right there. My iMac's right there. Everything's right there. But then when it's a collab and someone's like, oh yeah, I can give you like 4 days turnaround on it, and then I'm killing myself to get this verse out in 4 days, and then sometimes I might record like 3 verses for the song and give the person a feature back and say, pick a verse, bro, because I don't know, like, I find it harder, but like when people are collabing and it's for me, easy as fuck, bro. That's simple.
Does the pressure of turning around a collaboration compare to preparing for battle rap then? Or is it a different type of pressure?
Completely different, bro. Completely. I'd say battle rap is, if not 100% more pressure than doing a collab or doing anything music-wise.
It goes without saying, like, I guess.
I'd say battle rap is, like, obviously I've never done poetry, I've never done spoken word or like that, but I've done battle rap, bro, yeah. And remembering 3 rounds is a lot harder than remembering every lyric for every song on my fucking mixtape. That's easy, because when you rap into a beat, it's easy to miss out the odd word and then jump back in. It can sometimes almost seem like it's part of the show, or you know, just certain little elements like that. But when it's battle rap, if you miss out 1 word, bro, that can fuck up your whole scheme, and your whole scheme could be fucking 16 bars long. But that 1 word, even if you don't say the word right, it can fuck up the whole scheme. So it's a lot more pressure. Like, as far as artistic, looking at an artistic element, for me, I'd say battle rap was the hardest. And like, not grime clashes, because there again, with grime clashes, you can do the same, in and out, find your pockets, find your weaves. There's certain parts on the beat where you might say something a certain way on the beat, and then you think, oh yeah, that's the bit where I go, whereas in, you don't have that when you fucking a cappella and there's just you and a guy stood in front of you looking at you, and fucking 60 fans just stood there looking at you, waiting for that next fucking line. Oh my god. Pressure cooker. But you know what? I fucking love that.
So that's what I want to ask though, is because the battlers that I've spoken to have all spoken of that anxiety right before an event, the rush of nerves that comes from about to take a stage, and the fucking elation that washes over them when a successful battle hits. The crowd is cheering, they bow, and they go behind the curtain and they say it's done. So my question is, what about it makes you love it? What is it about the experience of the process as a whole, or is there a pinnacle moment that really makes it rewarding in a way that other things aren't? Because I have to believe there's something, otherwise you guys wouldn't keep doing it, and fans wouldn't keep gravitating towards it.
For me, back then when I was fully active, the addictiveness to me was events, bro. I just loved events. I just loved everything about events. Fucking getting on a train or coach to a next city, fucking going to this event, watching these matchups. Like, bro, it was weird to the point where, like, I was going to these different cities and meeting the best grime spitter in that city, which was then building a relationship. And bro, before I knew it, I knew people all throughout the fucking country, bro. To the point where I've had certain bookings in certain cities, bro. I've had certain bookings and I thought, fuck, ah, let me see if I can get some weed, or just let me see if I can find out where's good to eat, or just little things like that, bro. And I've always got a point of reference. I've always got somebody to reach on, or I'd just write a status, or I'd put out a tweet, yo, who knows where the best pizza shop is in fucking Belfast? Oh, it's so and so, so and so. All right, yeah, bro. When I was in Edinburgh, bro, I went to Edinburgh and I did a baseline event there. And it was Pedro, in fact. Pedro, the battle rapper, bro. I'm over there and I'm like, fuck. I need to know what's going on over here. And I was like, I wrote a tweet out, yo, is anybody active in Edinburgh, blah, blah, blah. Pedro sent a guy to me, bro. I linked up with this guy. This guy showed me a food spot and, bro, showed me where the venue was and that, bro. And that's what I loved about going to events, meeting different people, bro, meeting people from different cities. Like, where would I have met Shuffle T, bro? I wouldn't have done. Where would I have met fucking Tony D? Where would I have met O'Shea? Where would I have met all these characters, bro, that have been pivotal from when I stepped into battle rap, bro? Where would I have met any of these fucking guys? It's mad. And the worst thing is, well, not the worst thing, but the best thing is like, I got into battle rap watching certain battlers that I'd consider friends now, and that's what is mad. Like, when I first started watching battling, I watched funny guys. I watched people that I found funny. I watched Luna, my friend. I watched O'Shea. I'd like to call him my friend. I've watched Bowski. I wouldn't really say he's my close friend, but he's an associate. And if I was somewhere with him, I'd talk to him. And, like, bro, all these people that I watched, like, first coming, Mickey Worthless. At one point, I was cool with him. We were talking, and it was that's what I loved about going to events, like how open-armed everybody was. I don't know if it was just me and people thought, oh, nah, he's a cool guy or whatever, like, because everybody was cool with me. Everybody, bro. Like, I didn't have nobody who, when you know somebody hates your guts. I never had that feeling when I used to go to events back then. Even though there might have been people that did. But they were silent haters, aka pussies.
Yeah, I don't have that feeling because I just generally assume that people want to stab me when I walk past them. It's just a passing feeling that I exude that punchable faciness that really makes a good wrestling heel. I missed my calling in life, not going in the middle of the ring and saying "you people," but I missed the boat on that one.
Though I think I missed my calling in that. I'd have loved to have been a wrestler. But that's another story.
You would have been okay. Who are you hitting with, and what are you hitting them with?
What if I was a wrestler?
So I've had this debate with a few people. If I was a professional wrestler, there's no doubt in my mind I'm using the stunner because it's just the move that everyone wants to take and sell. But then if you need to modify it and really give them something, it's not hard for me to imagine. Right? Okay, you're going down.
So weird you say that, right? Because you know what my finisher would be? It would be a different variation of the RKO. It'd be some kind of cutter move. It'd have to be a cutter, like a RKO or like a diamond cutter.
Tall. Don't you think a power bomb would really sell the height and the impact from you?
A power bomb would, but then I'd also like to fucking blow people's mind and do a 450 splash off the top rope.
But you got quite a lot of hair as well, so the power bomb goes down, your head snaps back up, the explosion of the motion, the movement, the person sells it completely laid out. I mean,
you're killing my dreams here, man. I want to do a cutter.
You want to do a cutter?
All right.
I'm just saying that you got to lean into the gimmick a little bit. So if I'm short and stout, I can't do like flippy shit because I've got to sell that I'm a suplex machine and I'm all about power.
I'd definitely step over top rope.
Oh,
100%.
100%. Yes, you got to sell
I,
the
I,
the
I,
size.
I do that with gate outside my house, and I flick my hair back when I step over.
I'm just saying, who among us? I still haven't. I don't know if this is again just a stupid, immature thing. Before I die, it also seems like a waste of beer. I must be honest. But before I die, I gotta do the
What, you haven't done
Austin
that
thing.
already?
I have never listen. I appreciate a good
Nah,
can of
bro.
lager and a shot of whiskey too much to just go, hey, throw me a spare one. There ain't no. We don't have spare beer around here, motherfucker. Okay, times are tough. We're in a cost of living crisis. Okay, I might have to burn this alcohol to stay warm later. We ain't wasting beer on no
You're right.
childhood
You're
dreams.
right. Good
But
point.
I
Good
gotta
point.
say, it's just one of those things that I would just be like, do you know what? Fuck it, and just it's just got to be done sooner or later. But
I'll tell you what. If I ever see you at an event, I'm gonna buy you 2 beers just to
ha!
do that. You've got it now on camera.
Oh man, I think it'd just be the funnest thing. But that's the thing about wrestling that I equate to battle rap is that the mystique of the performers, the execution of the performance, the investment of the crowd. For me, there's nothing quite again in terms of live performance, and you don't really have some of the downsides that come with other fandoms, like the tribalism. I don't really see that in battle rap. I mean, I know they're trying to stoke that fire a little bit with Don't Flop and Premier Battles at the moment, but I don't really see
Yeah.
people buying into that more than, listen, if it leads to great
Uh,
bouts, if it leads to
I
great
don't.
events, fine, but you're not going to see people with placards and burning pitchforks outside
You see,
t-shirts,
the
Don't
thing is
Flop
though,
t-shirts
bro.
of,
Yeah.
or do
Like
you see it differently?
when I see the people drumming up the Don't Flop versus Premier Battles thing, bro. Yeah. To me, I've got zero interest in it, bro. Like it's one of them things that like it don't bother me. Like at the end of the day, right? At the minute, at the minute, Don't Flop's got a pool of about 15 battlers, bro. Premier Battles has got access to every fucking battler in the country, bro. It's not even debatable. Like there's not even like so in Premier Battles now, bro. Yeah, you've got all these top tier people that are associated with Premier Battles, bro. Yeah, and then on the Don't Flop side, you've got about 3 top tier battlers that are associated with Don't Flop, and that's just me saying associated from an outlook. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I don't know how tight all these people are, but from an outset, as far as I'm concerned, the only good 3 battlers, the only elite 3 battlers that are on Don't Flop that I see around Don't Flop is Gemini, because he does the podcast or whatever with her and like so on and so forth. Like they go back and forth online and that. Quill and Lefty. Like they're the only cold 3 people I see on Don't Flop. Excuse me if I've missed anybody out, but not everybody's preference as far as I'm concerned. Like there's certain people that are not top tier, whereas in Premier Battles I've got the choice of about 20 top tier battlers and 15 top tier up and coming names. You know, the stock list is too high.
I'd also argue that they do a great job in promotion. There's not a day that goes by where they don't have some form of presence
This
on
is the
social media
thing.
that's really
This is the
engaging. It's
thing.
not just promoting the events, is it?
Here's the thing. Here's another thing as well. Yeah. At this point, I kind of think Premier Battles would be doing Don't Flop a favour by doing that event.
I mean,
I kind of.
I mean,
I asking for your opinion on it, but me personally, I kind of feel like that's what it would kind of be.
well, being in the audience for the Plug 3 was one of those weird things where I was like, why are you here? Like, not that it's not lovely to see you, but it
Yeah,
was one of those surreal experiences where I feel like if you really do want to push this, and I think, look, it's not like there's not something to it, there wouldn't be some interest, but then you really do need to go DX outside in a Humvee with a cannon, knocking on the door, hoping that they don't let you in, rather than
yeah.
this
Nah,
sort
you've
of,
got to go all the way.
you
Like
have to
have
go all the way,
Quill
yes.
in the middle of a battle. Like, fuck Premier battles. Don't flop all day. Or like unanimous doing a big heel turn and being like, yeah, I love Rowan and blah. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna throw your balls at the wall, mate, you throw them at the fucking wall, bro. You don't roll them at it. You know. But maybe that might not be the narrative he's trying to push. If he was though, and he ain't doing that, he needs some new advisors. Or he kind of knows that at the minute, can you really fuck with Premier Battles, bro? Like,
That is a
everybody
question.
overseas fucks with Premier Battles. Everybody here fucks with Premier Battles. All the battlers that have fucked with Premier Battles haven't really got a bad business story or anything like that.
How do I
Put
take, see,
out
I
there.
want to say something that takes the heat off you a little bit and puts it on me, but then I don't know if you get heat by association. So I'm gonna throw something out there.
All right.
We'll see if this makes the final edit. I don't think helps anybody right now. I think his presentation of anything that he puts forward from a fan's perspective, and I'm speaking just as a fan right now, it always comes across the wrong way. I don't think when Shotty gets into it with people, because I'm not saying Shotty doesn't. Shotty does go in on people. He goes in on fans who have shit opinions. He goes in on other battlers. Fuck, he did it on stage with Quill. But he did it because he knew it was good for the promotion. It made for a gifable, snappable moment when him and Quill are head to head. Whereas I don't know if is contributing anything that is actively helping the product. I'm not saying he doesn't do it because he thinks it does. I'm saying, though, that when I see him speaking disparagingly of something, when it's not even a debate that it was a great event or a great battle or a great performance, and he just, it's wacky, he dismisses it, he looks unreasonable. He looks like he's the one who's not connecting with what the audience is saying. No, we like this. We want this. But that's just my opinion. We'll see if this makes the edit.
I don't know, right, bro? Because like the way I see it, like,
because he's he's paid a lot of the way of this. That's the tricky thing.
Has he though? Or has he been the face of what paves the way for
that's
this?
the narrative. But I have to accept that and acknowledge the fact that he is the face of a lot of this stuff. So to a certain extent, the fans' perception of it is that.
These guys put him in the fucking.
But make no mistake, the performers are the ones who make the performance.
Bro,
like you guys built it.
Like them guys put him in the Hall of Fame, bro, or whatever it is that Premier Battles have got to honor him, right? Do I think his place was warranted in there? Yes, 110%, right? But this is where like it gets a bit techie.
It does.
Do I like how the guys handled the business? I couldn't give a fuck because I always got paid on time. I always had decent interactions when it come to getting booked for events and getting travel paid for and getting hotels sorted and getting paid for my battles and all that. I never had any issues at all with Rowan down to that. So when everybody had out the pitchforks and all this shit and blah, 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 I couldn't really get behind that. Like, from that perspective, I've never had like any bad interactions or dealings with him and that. But like, I don't like her, and I'll never, ever, 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 ever in a million fucking years battle for him or don't flop again. But that ain't me saying don't fuck with him. That's just personal preference. I don't like him. I think he's a cocksucker, but that's just me. That's not me saying, oh yeah, don't battle for this guy or don't whatever. Or like, I couldn't give a fuck, bro. Like, I couldn't care. But the way I see it at the minute, if you're an up and coming battler, bro, you need to go on Premier Battles. Like, that's just fucking common knowledge, bro. That's just, look at it. Look who's investing in their artists, like you say. Look who's promoting every day. Look who's going the extra mile. These guys are just sitting down on podcasts and slagging off fucking battlers, bro. Saying this guy's whack, or let's do this, let's do that. Just like, bro, come on, man.
That's what I'm trying to say, is that we, in this conversation, we've talked about Russia, and we have talked about I knew which one I was more uncomfortable bringing up. And when it's something, and I'm being 100% real when I say that, because I know that the mere mention of the scenario, the situation, is enough to make people uncomfortable. If I feel that, how do you expect the fans feel? And again, guys, we're in the entertainment business. We're not here to alienate the people that we're trying to get through the door. So when there's this persistent cloud, you have to address it at some point. And I feel like you're kind of right in the sense that, would it really be a rivalry? Would it really be a clash? Would it be that Civil War event?
Bro.
Or is it Premier Battles being the bigger man in essence by saying, listen, it would be good for business. Ultimately, let's do him a favour. Now, of course, I'm not saying it's that cut and dried, but I don't know. It just feels like
I'm sorry, yeah, but like,
Shotty really does what's right for business. That's it.
Yeah, no disrespect, bro. Yeah, but in a brand versus brand event or scenario, bro, I don't initially see what Don't Flop I've got to bring to the table right now. I genuinely don't. What can the pull fucking... Can the pull... oh, fuck, what's the guy's name? Who everyone says is the best from Scotland. What's his name? Soul. Maybe can Don't Flop pull Soul out? Can they get Psychosis Holocaust? Can they get Enigma?
Soul would be a tricky one because he's
Ogmios?
Yeah. Ogmios again, a very tricky one. Yeah.
But no. But these are just names that I'm
saying. Yeah, no,
like,
sure.
You would have to. Are you going to bring out Dialect? Are you going to bring out Lefty? Are you going to bring out Hulk? Are you going to bring out, like? Do you get me? Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's not
totally
like outside of the Premier Battles roster. There's not much you can say, right, we're bringing this guy to the table.
The way you framed it is it's almost... Did you... I don't suppose you remember the main event of Survivor Series 2000? Presume you don't. You're not a nerd like me, I would hope.
No.
Okay. So it's the idea, WCW and ECW versus WWF. 10 guys.
Yeah.
Of the 10 guys, 8 were WWF. But it's like, well, no, but three of them are on the other team because they used to work for them like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
No, guys, this is a WWF event. And there's a couple of guys that are for the other promotion, but really, this is a WWF event. It would be the same. I think that's how ultimately 100%. They would frame it. It would be people that have made their name in Premier Battles, but have some passing affiliation with Don't Flop that they can maybe sell as, well, this is where their real allegiances lie, and this for this event only. And I think that's something that they could push.
For instance, if them two did an event, yeah, and it was like, right, we're bringing out that, right, so it's this 6 battlers versus this 6 battlers, yeah? And then Shotty brings out Kruger to battle. Do you get me? And then he gets techie. Then he's saying, right, and I'm going to battle myself. And then, do you know what I mean? And then he's like, all right, Tony, are you going to battle, yeah? O'Shea, are you going to battle, yeah? All right, cool. And then, what the fuck? Bobby Rex, yeah, right, you're in. Raptor, what you want to come back? Koji, you're firing at minute, you're in. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then what is it?
I hate your logic and how good it is. I really hate how good your fucking logic is.
Bro, but it's just, bro, it doesn't fucking work, bro. That's why, yeah.
I know what it is. I ruined your pro wrestling dreams, and you're ruining my battle rap dreams. That's what you're doing right now. You're machine gunning the hull of my sea of dreams. That's what you're doing.
Bro, I genuinely cannot.
I totally understand what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying.
Because I know Aaron about to put his money in his fucking pocket to bring people out of retirement to put on a good show for the fans that he owes it to. No, he's not, is he? So it's going to be held up by Shotty's end and Briggs' end and Bloodshaw's end on all the talent pool they've got. And then, do you know what I mean? It's just not going to weigh up, bro. Not like, bro, I wouldn't even battle on that card. I would not have, I'd have no interest on it at all, bro. As much as I'd love to, and be there and be in the depths, and nah, man, nah, bro, nah. It's no interest at all.
How's your FIFA team coming along this year? I feel like I'm gonna switch gears here because that was intense. That was intense for a second there. I like it.
But it's true though, bro.
It's 100% true, and I appreciate it.
Fact, I've got the best Italian team in the history of fucking.
I'm gonna bring this up quickly because I saw this not too long ago, and I had to query it because I'm where is it? Yeah. So you got Donnarumma in goal, Bonucci.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's Bastoni. You got Tonali in the midfield, Verratti, Barelli. Yeah. What's with the Italians, man? What you got to look for the Italians
right now? Bro. That's the heritage, bro.
But didn't we just beat them 2-0? And they knocked us out. Bro. They beat us for the Euros, man.
Yeah. That means that whoever wins, I can celebrate. that's what that means, bro. That means I'm playing with a double-sided coin out here, bro.
You sound like my little one. She was like, I must support the Italians, Daddy. I'm like, why? It's like, well, because my name's Talia. Italia.
Well, there you go. Perfect.
Like, no, that's not how that works, BB. That's not how that works. Well, sure
exactly
it is.
How it works.
No, it is.
That's exactly
no, you are supporting our star boy, our boy Saka. That is what you are. That is what you are supporting.
You are supporting Saka, mate. Nah, mate. She needs to be supporting Rashford.
She is coming into this at the best time that she possibly can. She is going to see the crowning of a new era of the red and white that I am proud to say that she will now see it in her lifetime, and
you know what? Grow up well,
an ardent
to
fan
be fair,
of Arsenal.
Bro, if
he's loving, we're top of the league. I don't get where this is coming from,
bro. Let me tell you this now, yeah. Other than Manchester United, bro, if I had to pick any other team in the Premier League to win the title, I would pick Arsenal. There's no debating. Bro. So I can't even hate on you guys. You played well. You've done well. You've bought well over the last fucking however many years to build up to where you're at now. So, bro, I can't be mad at that.
Stacking up these compliments now.
I can't be mad at that, bro.
What? So you're not looking forward to it being the Money Olympics from next season onwards? Come on now.
Bro, of course I am. I'm fucking excited as fuck for that.
Newcastle and Manchester City take the pitch and just start throwing bags of money at each other to see who wins a game.
And then Man United jumps out of nowhere, brother, and just starts throwing in even more money. And then Chelsea, a little bollocks. Chelsea have gone from having big, massive cojones to having little shriveled up fucking cashews.
Well, Chelsea have got to try going a transfer window without buying everybody first. I feel like they're not allowed to compete until they get their squad size down to the size of Chelsea.
How's these other teams getting transfer embargoes, but they're not. Look at Barca. They couldn't register like some of these players, but then Chelsea's out here with 6 teams, and then another 27 people out on loan.
Yeah, to the middle of wherever it is in Eastern Europe, where
Man
it's like
City's the same.
out you
We've
go.
got 5 starting lineups and 29 people out on loan. Like, what do you want?
It's a good question.
Who's
As an
buying
Arsenal
up the
fan,
place?
it's a good question. As yeah, again, it's one of those things where we sit there going, "Hang on, we spent how many years paying for a stadium and selling our best player every
And you know
season?"
what, bro? Yeah, this is why these players like Bellingham, Sancho, and that fall through the net and end up going and making a name abroad, because these guys have got access to that many fucking players, bro. Out of a pool of like 50 players, 3 might get through if they're lucky. Like, that's crazy. But my battery just said 20%, bro. So
That's okay. So
what we doing?
I'm gonna ask one more question, and I'm gonna give you as much
Right.
time as you want to answer it, because I imagine it's gonna be a difficult question for you to answer because it's not done.
Well, I'm gonna ask you a question first.
Sagittarius.
I've got a question for you. I don't want to know your star sign. I ain't trying to date you.
I was lying anyway.
I want to know.
I don't fucking care.
Who is? All right, top 3 wrestlers of all time.
Top 3 wrestlers of all time.
Off the top of your head, not on in depth. Like,
Kurt Angle, number 1.
Yeah.
Then Shawn Michaels, number 2, and gun to my head, number 3, The Rock. I think about it from the perspective of like, how many moments did they produce that made me want to be a wrestler? And The Rock, you wouldn't trade his mic skills with anybody else's. Shawn Michaels, he had the best WrestleMania moments.
Out of the 3 you've said, I've got one in the same. The Rock. The Rock is in mine because, bro, at one point in life, I used to think I was that guy, bro. Like, when I was a kid. Like, number 2 for me, Chris Jericho, hands down.
Good shout. No shit, good shout.
And number 3, do you know what, bro? I'm have to go Jeff Hardy, because, like,
Jeff Hardy.
When I was young, bro, I thought he was the shit.
He was ridiculously cool. Yes,
bro. I'll never forget, bro. It was the Royal Rumble when I had the taxi cab.
New York,
fucking
yeah,
entrance.
99. That would have been, I guess.
And this guy, bro, swantoned off there. I remember, bro, that blew my fucking mind. I was like, what? And then what? They're gonna have a Royal Rumble after this. I was on because it was like a love it. Like, I always flirted with wrestling. Like, I'm either like, with me, bro, I'm addictive personality. So I'm either balls deep or just not bothering with it at all. So I go through times of it where, like, and at the minute, bro, like, I'm obsessed with Elite and Kenny Omega and Young Bucks. And, bro, obsessed. I can't stop watching them. I can't stop watching matches from New Japan Pro, Ring of Honor. Like, every week I'm watching Dynamite, or just, bro, I'm so in tune with that at the minute. And, like, bro, I'm not even interested. I haven't been interested in WWE for years. I think the last time I consecutively watched that, like, bro, it was going when I was watching Pro Gorilla and stuff like that, bro. I was like watching anything but that, bro. Like, it was mad, bro.
I'd throw up one of these normally and not expect anyone to know what it is. There it is. My guy. That's what I like to see. I mean, I'm the same. I'm like, WWE for me lost its luster when you started to see things that, again, flew in the face of the audience. You see AEW pop up, and then CM Punk comes back, and a lot of this stuff happens. Man, I'm right there with you, 100%.
I just I love the attitude of like how they can still have the attitude, like Will Ospreay and shit like that, bro. Like, he couldn't be on TV on WWE.
No.
You know what I mean? No way, bro. No way. Just because, like, his interaction between moves and stuff like that is what makes him who he is.
Yep.
And like
MJF, you wouldn't see him in WWE.
Exactly,
ever.
bro. Exactly, bro. He's there.
You ever see a WWE superstar get the green light to do that to a child in a signing line,
Exactly. This is
you
what I
know
mean.
Vince McMahon has tripped on some fucking LSD he got from somewhere somehow, and he has officially lost his fucking marbles, because you know that never happens. Whereas in
Nah.
AEW, it is, guys, we're promoting characters here. Go live the character. And look,
Yep.
I have infinite respect for MJF and for anyone that goes to that length to protect the character, man. It's what makes wrestling the
100%.
industry that it
Like,
is.
bro, like for instance, look at Neville, yeah,
Oh,
or
100%,
Pac, or
yeah.
whatever you want to
Pac
call
now,
him.
yeah.
Look what he was like, yeah, back in WWE to his
Why, the
character
tune
now,
just
bro.
happy to be here.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Now, this guy is actually convincing people he's a stone cold killer, bro.
Because he is. You see him and you go,
Yeah,
look, present
yeah.
him. He's a fucking unit. And you go, God damn, this guy is a killer. No,
And
don't
that's what,
put a
bro,
cape
that's
on
one
him.
of the things. That's one of the things that broke my heart, bro. Like, seeing Nakamura go to WWE, bro. He was at the height. He was at the height of his New Japan Pro like career, and then, bro, this is turned into a wrestling podcast.
Oh, but
now,
that's fine. I'll fanboy about it. Because you're right. The day he comes out on SmackDown for the first time and the audience have no idea who he is, except for the NXT people who are singing along to his song, you go, fucking superstar. Right there. He's a fucking god walking amongst men. And what do? Let's have him kick people in the nuts. Because that's what a heel does.
Yeah.
Let's have him go on TV and say he can't speak English. Because that's what a heel would do.
Yeah.
You lunatics! No, lunatic.
Instantly.
One man. We all know who he is, Vince.
Yeah.
Anyways, right. I have one question and one question only for you as we wrap up. What do you want your legacy within battle rap and within music to be? When people think of the words P Solja, what do you hope they take away from your career?
If you'd have asked me 5
And it's
years
not
ago,
done, granted, but
the answer would be completely different to now. Like 5 years ago, bro, I would have said that I wanted my legacy to be left as that guy said the hardest shit you can possibly imagine. He said some of the greasiest, hardest, realist, hood, fucking authentic gangster shit that I've ever heard, right? 5 years ago, that would have been my answer. But now, I just want people, my legacy would be, do you know what? He was a good all-round artist. That is simple enough for me. Do you know what? He was a good all-rounder. He could do it all. He could perform live. He could battle. He could rap. He could cypher. He could fucking, bro, just being an all-rounder. Just be happy. Help niggas. Help people. Let's do it, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
I appreciate what you're saying there, because again, it's different when you're young, it's different when you're in the midst of it and you're in the kind of the trenches, as it were, and then it's different once you've had time to reflect on what points in your career actually were, rather than what they were to you when you were in them, so to speak. Like looking back and going, do you know what? That really was amazing. Whereas in the moment, like, you kind of don't know. You're like, oh, I guess this is how it is. And then you reflect on it, you go, actually, it was great. And again, the part of that being, you see the fun of what the scene is now and thinking, that's fun compared to that. Yeah, I want to do that. Like, that's the kind of self-reflection that only comes from a time. And I guess then, like, what would you point to as like evidence of that, do you think? Like that because I'm not going along with the idea that he's all right, he's all right, he's kind of like, no, you're an exceptional performer, you're an exceptional personality and persona, in terms of how you present yourself, and you've led an exceptional career. So, but if we're just going along with the idea that you're just okay, I disagree. Like, what would you point to as evidence, or something that you would say, right, this is me, this epitomizes, this encapsulates, this really personifies me?
I'd say, bro,
because I'd say your most recent album is a great example of
my
body.
last project my project before that, Now Watch Face, yeah,
Yep.
that is where something kind of clicked in my head. And when I say something kind of clicked in my head, it was a thing where I was like, yo, I can actually fucking do this. And to a point where, like, because I've released projects before that, and I've done music and that before that, but some of the songs, bro, might not have even had a hook or a chorus. It'd just be me spitting bars for 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But then when I did Now Watch Face and I actually sat there and structured the songs and thought, right, I'm going to have this many verses on that and that many hooks. I'm not going to have any features. I'm just going to feature one person and blah, blah, blah. Like, plan and structure and everything, bro. Like, Now Watch Face just reshaped me differently, bro. It opened so many doors on, like, the music side of it. Like, due to that, I went on tour with Luna. It was getting play on Radio 1 and fucking 1Extra. Like, it was part of the reason why I went to Russia and so on and so. Like, it was just, I was getting bookings every weekend and shit like that, bro. Like, so for me, like, the pivotal part or the one part of my legacy I'd like to stand out more than anything is that one body of work right there. Because that's where everything kind of changed. And I'd looked at doing songs differently and started doing music differently and started being more open-minded to doing music other than grime. Like, so I'd probably say that album right there.
I have literally a million other questions I could have asked you, but I have been
Well,
recording with you for about 2 hours, and I'm reasonably certain you have a life to return to. You had a life before I started talking to you,
that
correct?
just means, yeah, that you're gonna have to get a couple more shows on your belt, and then we'll do a part 2 where we go even more deeper. And we go, well, in fact, I might have said some shit in this that might warrant a part 2. To be fair, so anyway, bro, you might be seeing me sooner than you think. To be fair, but
Well, we'll see. We'll see how you feel, because again, I have a effect
we'll
on
see.
people where it's that thing of, oh, he was great meeting him once, but my God, I hope I never run into him again. So I hope I hope I haven't. So the last thing to ask is the thing I'm sure you're well versed in. Where can people find you? Where can people support you? What are you up to next that you really want people to know about? And of course,
Bro,
socials and where people can follow what you're up to, man.
I'm gonna drop Rage Pack 2 in, it's an exclusive disc. I'm gonna drop it in May. Maybe the back end of April, beginning of May. But Rage Pack 2 will be out by mid-May. I'm gonna drop a single with another producer slash artist. That's a house song, which is completely different to anything I've done before, and it fucking bangs, and I've got so much confidence that this song is gonna do well. Like, that should be dropping within the next 3 weeks. So there's that, there's Rage Pack 2, there's my album with Lefty that's gonna be coming sometime this year. We haven't put a date on it because we're both crap with this, and that album's probably been coming out for the past 4 years. And we've just been dropping abomination of singles, bro, constantly. But yeah, other than that, that's all these. And look out for me, man, because I'm gonna battle at some point. I'm gonna have an acapella battle. I'm gonna have a grime clash, and I'm gonna do a 2-on-2 on beat clash with Lefty against somebody at some point. But yeah, anywhere you want to find me, just type in P Solja. I'm everywhere, man. SOLJA. Let's go.
He's not hard to find, and man, I'm being serious when I say, like I say, we've been talking for about 2 hours. I got all night, man, but both of our batteries are dying, so I can only say thank you so much, not
No
only
problem,
for
my brother.
sitting and talking, but being as frank as you were, being as articulate and as in-depth as you were, and being as fucking everything I hoped, exactly as you were on stage, and every interview I've seen, and every song I've heard. You are every ounce the man I was anticipating, expecting, and hoping that you would be. So, just as a fan, this has been an experience unlike another. It's been a proper trip talking
No
to you.
problem, my bro. I'm
And
glad you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it also.
Can't tell you how much I wish you all the success in the world for the albums. And when you return, I hope, in all sincerity, that I can get tickets and come and see you live, because, yeah, I'd be excited to see that, man.
Let's go, bro. Let's go. Yo, the pleasure's all mine. The pleasure is all mine.